Now, the person who asked this question, who by the way is Paige Singer, thank you, Paige Singer, and the question got a lot of upvotes because apparently there's a lot of interest in this, understandably so, asked about nutrition and supplements for maintaining or improving vision. That could be a very lengthy conversation, but let's just summarize it with a few brief points that we know stand based on the clinical and scientific research. We've all heard that carrots are good for your eyes. Well, it's not carrots per se that are good for your eyes. It's vitamin A that's essential for the so-called phototransduction cascade. The phototransduction cascade is the process by which the photoreceptors, which are in the back of the retina, at least if you're a human, they're in the back of the retina, take photons, light energy, and convert it into electrical signals that's then conveyed to the other cells and neurons within the retina and then passed into the brain to create visual percepts. Most people can get enough of this fat-soluble vitamin we call vitamin A by making sure that they eat at least some dark green leafy vegetables, and that they do that in their closest to raw form, maybe cooked a little bit, but not overly cooked. There are other sources of vitamin A out there. You can look those up online, just look for, sources of vitamin A. Most people will be able to get enough vitamin A from their nutrition and won't require it from a supplement, provided that it's not present at excessively high levels in a foundational supplement or vitamin mineral supplement. Getting some additional vitamin A from a foundational supplement or vitamin mineral supplement is probably not going to be an issue unless you really take in far too much of that vitamin A. And it could potentially provide some insurance. But again, I think most people can get enough vitamin A from their diet if they're taking care to eat the foods that contain vitamin A, green leafy vegetables being one. The other food that's known to be highly enriched in vitamin A is liver, one of my least favorite foods, regardless of what animal that liver comes from. Liver is somewhat of a popular / controversial organ meat in the nutrition space for reasons that aren't interesting for sake of this discussion anyway. I suppose for those of you that like liver, you could eat a little bit of liver every once in a while. It is rich in a number of things that are beneficial to health, although for you vegans out there, I'm sure you'll want to avoid liver entirely. I avoid liver because I just simply don't like the way it tastes. Maybe once or twice I've tasted liver that was appetizing to me, and it can be okay, but it's just not, or at least by my read, it can be okay, but it's not a food that I actively seek out, order, or prepare for myself on a regular basis. So fortunately, there are other sources of vitamin A as well. And again, I just invite you to all put into a web search, food sources of vitamin A, and figure out how to get your daily dose of vitamin A by taking in foods that you like for you.